What happens when you combine a powerful engine with an aggressive design? The Yamaha VMAX was born, a motorcycle that redefined the concept of power during the 1980s. With its V1 engine and a style that appeared as if it was straight out of a cinematic masterpiece, this machine earned the respect of all speed enthusiasts. But how was this beast created and what made it so feared and admired? Today, I will narrate the story of the legendary Yamaha VMAX. The 1980s signified an era characterized by excess with enormous engines, extravagant designs, and an unyielding pursuit to be the best in every category. It was a period when competition was not merely about speed, but also about style and attitude. Yamaha, consistently at the forefront, determined it couldn't be left behind in this dynamic scene. Under the leadership of Shoichi Nakagawa and Atsushi Ichijo, the talented engineers of the renowned Japanese company embarked on a mission to craft something genuinely groundbreaking. Their ambition was to design a motorcycle that could compete with the legendary American muscle cars in both sheer power and commanding presence. Additionally, they aspired for this machine to have the capability to challenge Harley-Davidson and its classic cruisers, making them tremble. This is how the concept of the Yamaha VMAX came into existence. A motorcycle that shattered the mold by combining the finest elements of two worlds, the formidable performance of sports motorcycles with the commanding aesthetics of cruisers. But what made it genuinely exceptional? Its distinctive design was not a mere coincidence. It was inspired by the advanced aerodynamics of fighter jets. Nakagawa and his dedicated team aspired for the exhilarating experience of riding the VMAX, to be akin to piloting a high-speed jet fighter during its powerful takeoff. The side air intakes, beyond merely providing it with a fierce and aggressive appearance, were designed to efficiently cool the engine and enhance its overall efficiency, while simultaneously projecting an unparalleled and commanding sense of power. Every intricate aspect of its design was meticulously crafted to intimidate, captivate, and distinguish itself in a marketplace overflowing with conventional offerings. However, the genuine stroke of brilliance emerged with the integration of the V-Boost system, a groundbreaking innovation that left the entire motorcycling world in sheer awe. This system, unparalleled for its era, utilized electronic valves to link supplementary intake ducts when the engine achieved 6,000 RPM, culminating in an abrupt surge of power, as though the motorcycle possessed a concealed turbocharger. The outcome was a 1200cc B engine, proficient in generating 145 horsepower. An astonishing figure during an era when the majority of the quickest motorcycles scarcely surpassed 100 horsepower. The Yamaha VMAX was not merely swift, it was an intense and visceral experience. Its introduction redefined the concept of power within the motorcycling realm, merging cutting-edge technology, daring design, and performance that truly honored its formidable and imposing appearance. This revolutionary approach firmly established the Yamaha VMAX as a legendary figure, a genuine powerhouse motorcycle on two wheels that persists in being revered and remembered as an emblem of the 1980s. And when the Yamaha VMAX was introduced to the market in 1985, it wasn't merely a swift motorcycle, it was a transformative force that disrupted the entire industry. Its immense and overwhelming power, coupled with an aggressive and bold design, posed a significant and direct threat to the traditional cruiser motorcycles, particularly those from Harley-Davidson, which until that point had dominated the segment with their classic and timeless aesthetics and distinctive character. Harley took more than a decade to respond, eventually launching the V-Rod in 2001. Although the V-Rod was introduced with a modern and contemporary design and a revolutionary engine developed in collaboration with Porsche, numerous critics pointed out that the VMAX had already established the rules of the game years earlier. The VMAX not only made its debut first, but it had already firmly cemented its status as a legendary figure. During the 1980s and 1990s, the VMAX transcended the asphalt to become a true pop culture icon. It frequently appeared in action-packed movies portraying rebellious characters who boldly defied societal norms. Its prominent presence in rock and heavy metal music videos further reinforced its image as the ultimate motorcycle for nonconformists and rebels. Even video games couldn't resist its captivating allure. Racing titles and simulators eagerly included the VMAX as the ideal machine for those seeking virtual adrenaline rushes. Every single appearance on screen only served to further fuel its legendary status. Beyond merely being a vehicle, the VMAX transformed into a symbol, almost akin to a religion. Motorcycle clubs across the globe adopted it as their emblem, organizing events where the VMAX was the primary attraction. Unlawful racing events, acceleration showcases, and assemblies devoted solely to this particular model further bolstered its legendary aura. Individuals who purchased a VMAX were not merely acquiring a motorcycle, they were gaining access to an international community of aficionados who admired its formidable power and distinctive character. To them, the VMAX was not merely composed of metal and gasoline, but rather an extension of their personal identity and way of life. After more than 20 years of making its mark in the motorcycle world, Yamaha knew it couldn't rest on its laurels. So in 2009, it introduced the second generation of the VMAX, a model that redefined what it meant to be a power cruiser or muscle bike. This was not just a redesign, it was a technical and aesthetic revolution that elevated the VMAX to a completely new level. The heart of this formidable and impressive new beast was an extraordinary BB engine boasting a displacement of 1679 cc, delivering nothing short of a remarkable 200 horsepower and 166 Nm of torque. Yamaha aspired for the new VMAX not only to be exceptionally swift, but to genuinely embody a missile on two wheels. This engine, meticulously engineered with a DOHC configuration and a liquid cooling system, offered ferocious acceleration that could humble numerous sport motorcycles in a straight line. Additionally, it preserved the distinctive V-boost system, albeit now enhanced due to contemporary electronic fuel injection, guaranteeing a smoother yet equally impactful power delivery. The 2009 VMAX was not merely a motorcycle with immense power. It symbolized a technological advancement that transformed it into a more refined, manageable, and secure machine without sacrificing its untamed character. Yamaha, fully aware of the necessity to update its legendary model, incorporated a series of significant advancements that positioned it at the forefront of the power cruiser segment. Among its most noteworthy innovations was the traction control system, meticulously designed to manage its formidable 200 horsepower with enhanced precision and safety, particularly during intense accelerations. This particular system was absolutely crucial for effectively managing the immense power of the 1679 cc5 engine, ensuring a significantly more reliable and consistent riding experience. Furthermore, the electronic fuel injection system optimized the air and fuel mixture, delivering a more immediate and efficient throttle response, which is essential for a motorcycle with high-performance aspirations. The chassis of this new generation was meticulously redesigned in aluminum, achieving an optimal balance between rigidity and lightness. This modification not only improved stability at elevated speeds, but also substantially increased agility in curves, an aspect that was not a strong point in the previous generation. The braking mechanism underwent a thorough and comprehensive upgrade, incorporating large-diameter front discs along with Brembo radial calipers, which delivered exceptional braking power to maintain control over such a potent machine. This improvement was further complemented by an advanced suspension system that included a fully adjustable inverted fork and a progressive rear shock absorber, ideally suited for achieving a balance between comfort and performance across a diverse range of terrain types. Regarding the overall design, the VMAX 2009 successfully managed to modernize while retaining the essential essence that made it truly iconic. The side air intakes, now crafted from polished aluminum, remained a distinctive feature that not only evoked the imagery of fighter jets, but also effectively helped cool the engine, seamlessly combining functionality with an aggressive and intimidating aesthetic. The faux fuel tank, another distinctive characteristic element, concealed the sophisticated electronic components and air filters, while the actual fuel tank remained strategically located beneath the seat, maintaining optimal weight balance. The lighting system was also updated, incorporating advanced LED headlights and taillights that not only significantly improved road visibility, but also added a futuristic touch in line with contemporary demands. In its entirety, the VMAX 2009 was not merely a technical evolution, it was a bold statement of intent. Yamaha successfully managed to reinvent its legendary status while preserving its core essence intact, a motorcycle that seamlessly combined immense power, radical design, and cutting-edge technology, reaffirming its position as an enduring icon of the power cruisers segment. A revered object for motorcycle enthusiasts, the launch of the VMAX 2009 was not simply an event, it was a seismic shift in the motorcycle industry. With a premium price tag, it certainly wasn't a motorcycle for everyone, but that fact didn't matter. Its primary goal wasn't to dominate the sales charts, but rather to reaffirm itself as a legendary icon in the power cruisers segment. For true enthusiasts, the VMAX was more than merely a motorcycle. It was a bold statement of power, distinctive style, and exclusivity. With this second generation, Yamaha effectively demonstrated that even in a market heavily dominated by advanced Japanese technology and deep-rooted American traditions, the VMAX could persist as the reigning king of the straights and the heart of passionate motorcyclists. In the year 2020, Yamaha made the decision to conclude the production of the VMAX, thereby closing a significant chapter of over 3 decades of storied history. Nevertheless, its deep impact on the motorcycle world is still very present, and its lasting legacy continues in how it has greatly influenced both the industry and motorcycle culture. Even though the VMAX isn't produced anymore, it remains a clear benchmark, a symbol of truly pushing the limits of motorcycle engineering and design. Since its initial launch in 1985, the VMAX not only made a significant and lasting impression on motorcycle enthusiasts, but also served as an inspiration for other brands to develop models that could rival its formidable power and commanding presence. The Harley-Davidson V-Rod, for instance, was a direct response to the VMAX. Harley-Davidson, traditionally renowned for its large displacement V-twin engine cruisers, ventured into creating a motorcycle more oriented towards high performance and speed. The V-Rod bore a resemblance to the VMAX in numerous aspects, particularly in its aggressive design and in striving for a harmonious balance between cruiser style and the power of a sports bike. In addition to the V-Rod, the Ducati Diavel was similarly influenced by the VMAX. The Diavel merges the raw power and intensity of a cruiser with the nimbleness and high performance of a sports motorcycle, a concept that the VMAX had firmly established many years prior. These motorcycles, much like the VMAX, demonstrated that cruisers could indeed be more than merely comfortable motorcycles for extended journeys. They possess the capability to be remarkably swift, exceptionally maneuverable, and immensely powerful, all the while upholding an intimidatingly aggressive aesthetic. The VMAX permanently transformed the perception of what is anticipated from a cruiser motorcycle. Up until that particular moment, cruisers were predominantly regarded as classic-style motorcycles, with a primary focus on comfort and leisurely cruising rather than on high performance. Yamaha dismantled that preconceived notion by introducing a motorcycle that could not only compete with high-performance sports bikes in terms of remarkable speed and agility, but also maintained an impressive visual presence, similar to that of a powerful muscle car. The large side air intakes, angular design, and deep resonant sound of its V-engine made it a motorcycle that did not go unnoticed, both for its exceptional power and its radical, distinctive style. Despite the fact that Yamaha ceased production in the year 2020, the VMAX community continues to be vibrant and highly active. Every year, enthusiastic fans and dedicated collectors come together at various events, thrilling races and meetups across the globe to celebrate its enduring legacy. These gatherings not only display the extraordinary motorcycles but also pay tribute to a machine that challenged the norms of its time and left a significant and lasting impact on the industry. The VMAX has represented more than merely a motorcycle. It stands as a symbol of what can be accomplished when groundbreaking innovation, meticulous design, and an intense passion for speed converge. If you wish to view the renowned Harley-Davidson cruiser, the Fat Boy, click on this video and I will meet you there.